Okay, so off we go to the US, where sex therapists are turning to surrogates for a more hands-on approach when helping their patients overcome intimacy issues, Sonia.
Yes, shifting uncomfortably in my chair for this one, Larry.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, yeah.
While it's certainly not for everyone, it's fast becoming a popular remedy for people experiencing problems in the bedroom.
So what do you think? Should we have sex tonight?
Ugh. Sounds awful. I'm just really constipated. Do you really want to?
Well, now.
Shut up.
That's the line, ladies. You want to shut it down right there?
That's the one to go with. Well, here to discuss this further is sexologist and relationship expert Nikki Goldstein. Good morning, Nikki.
Good morning.
Nikki?
Now, Nikki, first up, what is the difference between surrogacy and prostitution?
Okay, so the main key element here is the intent. So obviously prostitution, the intent is for sexual pleasure, whereas surrogacy, the intent is for a therapeutic gain. So you're helping the client solve a sexual problem. So that might be teaching them skills that that can then use with real life partners.
That prostitution's unlikely to teach them those skills.
Well, you could still learn from a prostitution, but it's
So that would then go into surrogacy?
Well, surrogacy is more expensive than prostitution. So if you were going for therapeutic gain, you would go to a surrogacy. Why would you pay more for a prostitute than you had to?
So which one's more expensive?
The surrogacy.
Right, so prostitution you can still learn from them. It's a more economical form of surrogacy.
Exactly, there you go.
How common is this type of surrogacy, the more expensive type, in Australia?
Well, in the 70s, of course, there was a big increase with it, but then towards the late 80s and 90s, with the AIDS epidemic. In the 70s, in the swinging era, with the late 80s and 90s and the AIDS epidemic, we did see a dive down. Now, the issue is the surrogacy is the surrogates being anonymous, because there's a lot of social stigmas around being a surrogate, obviously with what we're talking about with the link to prostitution. So we don't really have a way of getting any solid stats as to how many people are working as surrogates.
So what sort of intimacy issues would a surrogate be working on?
Well, they range. So we can deal, or surrogates can deal with social anxieties all the way to specific sexual dysfunctions. So that might include intimacy and attachment, it might include erectile dysfunction, or even something as body images and self-confidence.
Nikki, if a husband went to his wife and said, I'm just going to go and see somebody else and have sex with them to help me have sex with you, how's that going to work in a relationship, do you think?
Well, I think the biggest thing is that a lot of people are not going to take on a client unless they have been open with their partner. But a lot of women too do want their partner to solve the different problems to help the relationship. Because for some people, sex is very important. It's very important to their intimacy. So you're really looking at, well, it's not necessarily them having an affair, but you're improving the relationship and your future sex life.
Practice makes perfect.
Exactly.
Actually, what is the success rate?
Well, the World Congress of Sexual Health in '97 in Sydney did a study and they said it was 95% successful. So even though there's a lot of controversy around it, you really can't deny the stats that it does work.
There you go.
Are you comfortable quoting sex stats from the 70s
Yes.
to a legitimate segment on the morning show
Yes,
in
I
2011?
am. We were a
You are?
lot more liberal in the 70s than we are now in some ways.
Yeah, I'm a total prude.
There you
I'm like, this
And you're talking about sex.
subject makes me uncomfortable.
Hey, I'm just about to say, what do you think? Head to the chat room. What do you think our viewers will think of sex surrogate as a thing?
I think it's going to push a lot of people's buttons. It's something that we don't obviously talk about, but I think we need to know about it. And whether that is somebody who's going to reach out and use a surrogate, but I just believe in education, that let's not shun it and say it's prostitution, but accept it for what it is.
Is there a school or a course to become a surrogate? Where do they learn that stuff?
Do you want to become one?
You're thinking of a career change?
But how do these people learn what they learn?
Well, a lot of people come from a humanities background in the social science or a master's in sexual health. So there is an organisation, but again, it's not very well governed because at the moment surrogacy is under the sex laws. So surrogacy in Australia is still seen as prostitution. So we really don't have a governing body to say whether you can be a surrogate or a
So it's against the law?
No, it's not against the law. It's still
But
like
it's seen
sex
as
laws.
prostitution?
Yeah, sex laws. So sex laws in Australia, obviously prostitution is legal, but the surrogates are come under those sex laws. So it's got licensing implications between state to state, but it also has a negative impact for the profession because when somebody is seen in the law's eyes as a prostitute or a sex worker, they're not really going to come forward as a surrogate.
All right then, Nikki. Thanks for you're right, though. Have I shocked you again?
No,
Shocked.
Nikki tweeted that I couldn't keep a straight face during this segment, so I've tried
You've done
really
very
hard.
well.
Thank you, Nikki. We're going to come back to this a bit later in the show. So we would like your thoughts on this particular issue. Tell us what your views are on sex surrogacy. Is it prostitution? What is it? I don't know. We'll share some of your feedback a little later on, and we'll forward all your emails right on to Nikki over there. Thanks, Nick.
That's right.